Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to my unboxing, first look, audio test and review all in the same video of the Zoom H5 handy recorder. Now this is a really nice proposition because it's not quite their top end recorder, which is the H6, but it offers up some really nice features as well as 4-track recording and 2 XLR inputs, and it's just below the Zoom H6, so it's a really good proposition if you want some really good quality off-camera audio recording and some great features. So as I mentioned, do stick around because not only are you going to get to see this unboxed, but you're also going to see the product being tested and my final opinion at the end of this video. So here are some of the features. We've got 24-bit 96 kHz audio, we've got 2 XLR TRS inputs, and also it's worth noting that the top segment of this you can interchange with different microphone modules. Now this pack includes a memory card plus some software. I personally am not going to use either of these bits of software. We've got Cubase LE7 and Wavelab LE8, but it is there if you want to use it. So let's unpack this and see what we get. Nicely packaged inside. We've got a little bit of packing to take out. And then we're straight in to the product itself. And we have got some plastic and cardboard packaging there. And then here we've got an instruction manual as well as some website links as well, should you need support or anything like that. So all of the paperwork you need is inside that pack. And then this is how it's presented. So nicely sort of packaged. We've got a 2GB micro SD card included, and also inside this little pack is a micro SD to full-size SD card adapter. A bit of a shame it's not a full-size card used in the recorder, but hey, you can't have everything. So moving on, we have got a little sort of foam windshield that's going to go on top of those XY configuration microphones, and nice that they include this. So at least if you're using this in windy conditions, you can block out some of that nasty sort of wind peeking over the top of your audio. This little section here, we have got a micro USB to full-size USB cable. We've also got a couple of AA batteries in here included to get the recorder up and running. Now you can use rechargeable batteries if you so wish. Alkaline batteries are going to give you longer run time. You can also get an accessory pack for this, not available at the time of recording, to actually power this off of your mains. So you can plug it in and record all day until you fill up the memory card. And then we've got this nice case which contains the recorder itself. So let's open this up. We've got some extra foam padding inside there. And then we've got the actual recorder again packed inside a nice cloth bag. And here we go. This is the Zoom H5. Very, very cool. It's quite light, a rubberized material used for the actual main body of the recorder. I like that actually. A slightly off black as well. It's like a very dark graphite grey. Now we've got the main display here, which I'll show you in use in a short while. And then we've also got some controls under here. These are for your levels for the XLR inputs, or indeed the built-in microphones which are on the top. They have their own sort of level at the top here. So these control the XLR inputs 1 and 2, which are on the bottom of the recorder. These are also TRS inputs as well, so you could input an instrument into the bottom here, or an XLR microphone. They serve up phantom power as well. And then back round to the front, we've got left and right and track 1 and 2 controls. We've also got stop, play, pause, skipping controls, and the record button, which is slightly recessed, and that's just to avoid sort of accidentally pushing it. There's also a little LED light, which is going to show you if you're recording, and there's LED lights for these channels as well. So if you're recording on the left channel, XLR input 1, these lights will light up respectively. And then round on the side, we've got the little cover here. This covers up the memory card slot, just in there. Now, I don't see why they didn't use a full-size memory card. Is it a full-size? Oh, it is a full-size memory card in here. So you can use full-size memory cards in here, but they've just included a micro SD memory card as the freebie. That's pretty crazy, really. Why include a card and an adapter if you've got a full size slot? I don't understand that at all. Probably just to save a few pennies. I would have said include a 2GB full size card and keep everyone happy. But there you go. We've also got a menu button. We've also got a little springed sort of jog dial, and that's going to be used for going through the menus and making settings. You can also push it in to make your selections. We've got a remote control output here as well. I've already shown you the XLR inputs on the bottom. And then round on this side, we've got a line out port. Now you could use this with a 3.5mm to 3.5mm cable and plug this directly in to your camera's microphone input, assuming it's got one. We've also got headphone monitoring jack, we've got volume controls, we've got the USB input here, so you can connect this to a computer or use the optional DC adapter to run this off of mains. We've also got the power on off switch here and a hold position. And then round on the back, we've got a speaker for if you're reviewing back your audio. We've also got a tripod mount, which is metal. We've got little rubberized feet. And then we've also got the little compartment here for the 2 AA batteries. It feels really nicely made, actually. First impressions are really good. And then the star of the show really for this particular kit is the XY microphones on the top. And as I say, these modules, you can push these 2 buttons in and actually eject these. So you can, let's just do this and have a look at the connector. There we go. So you've got the connector there, so you can swap this out for different modules. And there's things like a boom mic that you can actually install on the top. Let's just see how this goes back on, because I haven't had one of these before. There we go, so that's back in place. I also noticed on the side here, you've got another line-in jack on the side. That's very cool. So that means you could plug in an external microphone to this as well. And I'm assuming that once you've got something plugged in here, it overrides the built-in XY configuration microphones. So the audio you're hearing now is being recorded with the Zoom H5. And I thought this would give you a good idea of how this device sounds when being used in a studio environment. Now let's take a closer look at the device. We've got some channel selectors here which are indeed lit up with red LEDs, and these flash if your audio levels are peaking. Now to control audio levels, we have got nice rotary dials for both the XY microphones at the top, and also we've got dials marked 1 and 2 which control the level inputs for the XLR connections on the base of the device. The menu system is really nicely laid out. We can use the side wheel for navigating through the menus, and then we can actually push in on this button to make our selection. To go back one step, we simply push the menu button, which is located just underneath this little rotary switch. I think that the display has got a nice contrast level to it, which is adjustable, and when you're using the display, your backlight does come on, and you can set how long that backlight stays functional. Now let's take a look around the rest of the device, and it does feel really nice. It's very, very well made, very solid in the hand. The individual microphones have got some shock mount mechanism built into them as well, and everything just feels nice and solid. Very, very good quality hardware. Now before I move on to the actual audio quality, I just want to mention the screen on the front of the H5. I've heard many people complain about the position and orientation and visibility of the full colour screen on the premium Zoom H6, but I must say with the H5 I've been pleasantly surprised at how clear the screen is. The overall build quality is very good, very easy to start and stop recording as well. With regards to audio quality, I don't think you'll be disappointed. There's plenty of detail here, and you've also got all those flexibility options where you can add on different microphone capsules and indeed XLR microphones. This particular recorder comes highly recommended. Thank you very much for watching. Please do hit that like button, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see another video of mine, please do click the annotation on the top of your screen now, and also you can click the annotation on the bottom of your screen and subscribe to the Geekanoids channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again next time.